So good morning to everybody. It's a little stretch for a Monday morning, so feet just nice and relaxed, lengthening up through your spine. Try and be as tall as you can and be aware that when you try that, your bottom often sticks out. So make sure you find a connection with your core. You've got that brace around here. We're going to start with the arms, please. Take the arms up, circle round. So just 30 minutes to get you warmed up and get you moving after a sort of good night's sleep, hopefully. We've got 2 more, please. And we have 1 more. Let's go in the opposite direction. We're taking the elbows behind us. Elbows? I didn't know we had those. Elbows behind us. Try and draw circles with your elbows. If I'm doing this from the side, you can see that I'm drawing a circle with the elbows. 1 more. Okay, lower those hands. And let's go into the feet. Let's start with the right foot, tipping and tilting. So I'm going to do some movement with the feet, so we need those nice and mobile. 1 more, please. Staying as tall as you can. Let's go on the other side, and the movement should be quite relaxed. The movement should be quite relaxed. We want the body to really just relax, and then it's going to move better. Okay, we're going to take the hands behind us. Step out to the right, come in. Step out to the left. And again, step out to the right and step out to the left. We've just got 4 more of these and we've got 3 more. So I've done a little bit more standing stretching work today. 2 more and 1 more. Now we're going to bring the opposite hand in. So from there, circle the arm around. And the other side, circle the arm around. Let's go again. A little bit more. And again, we've got just 4 more of these. Make those arm movements as big as you can. 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, take the arms out now. Bend the knees, bring the arms forward, open the chest. Keep the hands up higher. Let's go down and lift up. And now we're going to circle down, all the way down. And again, reach forward and open, reach forward and open, and now all the way down. Very last time, we reach forward and open, and forward and open. We go down. Okay, stepping behind now, step behind on the right, step behind on the left. And then push into that heel and you'll be getting into those calves. Let's hold it all the way back. I'll do it from here. Stepping back, pushing into that heel. Just drop the knee and push. Drop the knee and push. So you're pushing into that heel and you should be feeling it in your calf here. 1 more. Okay, let's change legs. And again, step back as far as you can and then roll back into the heel. And then we just relax and straighten the knee. Straighten the back of the knee. What happens is the body doesn't actually straighten properly if you don't make it. It will keep it sort of bent. So hold it there now, and this is great for walkers, You should feel it in your calf, really press into the calf. And now we're going to step forward, we're going to take the arms up, reach back. So open up and then come forward. And again, step back, open up. So I look like a banana this way. All the front of my body is being stretched and it's like people are pulling strings behind me, getting that stretch. So if you struggle getting up and down from the floor all the time, these are useful stretches. And again, 1 more. Okay, we're going to take the legs slightly wider now. We're going to turn the right foot to the side and we're going to just reach up and bend the leg and then come back. And again, I'm going to reach up and back. So you're going to feel that real lengthening all through the front of the chest as you lean back. So reach up as high as you can and lean back, and 1 foot is going towards the wall, the other one is going behind you. 1 more and come back. Now we're going to keep both hands behind us, keep the back straight, bending forward, and you're going to feel it in your hamstring. Coming back up, be very gentle. Keep the back flat as we go. We're pushing into the bottom and then coming back up. Can you all feel it? Give me a thumbs up on Zoom if you can feel it. Fab. Well done. Push back, push back, push back, push back. So we're just teasing those muscles. We're getting those hamstrings working. Go again. And you should find that you're able to go a little bit lower each time, but you keep your back flat. Let's go down. Let's go down. Okay, hold it for a breath if you can. You can put your hands on the wall or a chair. And then bring your body up. Okay, we're going to take both hands forward. We're going to slide this hand down the side of the leg, lift the elbow up, and then come back in and pull that elbow up. Keep those legs straight and back again. So we're just working into different heads of the muscles. And again, you're going to find when you start off, this first one is going to feel a bit tricky, but then it will improve. Okay, we've got one more, please. So if you don't want to go down as low as me, stay about knee height. Now stay there, keep the hand there, both hands go down, and now we open up to the ceiling. And back. There's one or two arms on Zoom that are going behind you, a bit like this. Keep the palm open. Keep the palm open and the hand is up by your shoulder. Let's go again. Lift up, lift up, lift up. And come back. We've got just two more. Lift up. Ooh. And again, one more please, one more. And then bring your body back up. Turn the foot around. To keep the legs wide, bend both arms, both legs as we open out and bring the chest up again. Go down. And we open the chest. Now we do that circle where we go all the way down. Nice wide legs, don't let the knees fall in. Let's go forward again. Reach forward and open wide. And again, reach forward and open wide. And then all the way down. Press the knees out, brace your knees out. Let's do one more. Reach forward. So this is quite a wide stance now. This is stretching the pelvic floor. Brace the knees out and then all the way down and all the way above your head. Let's turn the other leg out. We're going to turn the other leg out and we're going to start with just that gentle movement. So we're going to take the left arm and we're going to reach up and back down. And again, it's really extending through your rib cage and opening up. And I hope you can feel that stretch there. Just very gentle, very easy, nice standing stretch. Let's do two more. And again, let's do one more. Okay, take it all the way up there. Feel that stretch. And then inhale. Okay, we're going to take the hands behind us. We turn our body over the front here and we push the bottom back as we go down and bring the body up. And again, keep the back flat. So this is great if you have osteoporosis. You are hinging from the spine, you are not curling forward. And again, leaning through. Push into the back of you and coming up. And again, going back. Okay, so you should feel again that you're going lower. Try not to drop your head. Keep the head on the same line as the spine. Don't let your head drop. And down. We've got one more. We've got a bit of a hold coming now. So we're going down, push back, push back, push back, push back, push back, and you should feel it in the hamstring at the back of the front leg. Coming up, we bring the hands in front of us. And now this hand's going to slide down the leg. The other hand goes up as far as you can. Does it feel different to the other side? And again, reach through. And back down. So we've already lengthened the hamstring. So you should feel that you've got a little bit of movement here. And again, coming down. Well done. And the very last time, going down there. Okay, now hold and brace your knee, your hand against your knee or your shin, whatever you want to. Bring the other hand down, you're pushing backwards into your hip, but now we're opening out. And you can see the hand is not behind me, it's right up high by my shoulder and my head. Come back, keep it up by your shoulder and your head. And you're really opening out your chest. Really opening out your chest. And come down again. We've got 2 more. Open out. And again, we have 1 more. Lift and open out. Oh, big stretch back, keep it up towards your head more, and then back down. Bring your body up, turn those legs down. Let's bring those legs in, and we're going to start to get everything moving again. So remember, we started out to the side, we come back in, we go to the side, we go back in. We're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to bring those arms in. We're going to bring those arms in. So the opposite side, the left arm, right leg, and back in, and the other side, and back in again, and reach around, and back in, and again, reach around. Now the right leg goes behind you, lift up, open back, and bring the hands down, back of the hands together. Push your body away, and let's take the other leg behind you, lift up, and then we come in and bring the backs of the hands together. Let's go again, we do 2 more of those, lift up, and come back in. So we're getting a little bit more movement into the body, and 1 more, lift up, and come back in, back of the hands together. Let's take the hands wide now, and circle down, all the way up. I'm hoping that you'll feel much more mobile now. We're going down onto the floor, so come with me, I'll just tilt the zoom. Okay, so come down onto the floor with me. We're going to go down, we're going to walk forward onto all 4s. We're going to start off with cat and cow. So lengthen your spine. So we're going to start off with arching, digging your toes in, pushing your breastbone forward. Toes under, arch and lift. Toes down, push your chest forward. Push your chest forward so you really feel your ribcage slide. Lift up 1 more. And back down again and out. Now stay here, come back to a neutral spine, so where your spine is lengthened, the shoulders aren't too big. Look over your right shoulder at your right hip, look over your left shoulder at your left hip. Right shoulder, right hip, left shoulder, left hip. Right shoulder, right hip, left shoulder, left hip. Okay, take your toes back under, take the right hand up to the ceiling, and then all the way across the body, sit back and down. Try to get your bottom on your heels if you can. And then going forward, lift up. And again, coming back down. Lots to do today. Let's do 1 more of these. Reach up and come down. And now take the body forward. And then sit back on your haunches, stretch your hands as far forward as you can. Let your forehead rest on the floor. You can put a pillow here, or your hands if you want to. But you're just trying to stretch through your spine and lengthen it. Your bottom, your heels, bottom on your heels, your fixed point. And again, really take 3 or 4 deep breaths as you breathe out. Push your bottom over your heels as much as you can. Stretch the fingers as far forward as you can. Relax the shoulders. Use your stomach muscles to push you back up onto all 4s. And we'll do the same on the other side. The arm goes up and the arm goes across, but make sure you sit right back on your haunches if you want maximum effect. Let's go up, reach up as tall as we can. And again, back down. So take your time and just make sure you can feel what you should be feeling. So this is rotational work. So this is the lower back staying still, but the upper back rotating. Go back up. So we do lack this one more normally. And let's go under 1 more time. Okay, we're going to come back up and we're going to lay down on our stomachs now. So I've got lots to do this morning. Lower the body down. We're going to take the hands behind us, palm upwards. Hover your nose, take a deep breath in. Lift your nose up, so lengthen your head forward away from your body, and then lift the head up. Bring the arms behind you, keep the feet on the floor and lower down. Inhale and again, exhale. Imagine that you're folding your wings behind you and come back down. And again, just two more, lift and open. And again, one more. Take a deep breath in. And again, exhale. Lovely. Hands come forward now. And we're going to do this with an assisted lift into a hold. Keep the hips on the floor. Lift your chest up. The hands are on the floor. Take 2 breaths in and out. Feel the body relax. And then back down. Take the hands slightly further away and just lift the right leg and roll over if you can to touch behind you. Lower that leg back and down. The other side, opening out the front of the hip here. This is where you should feel it. But the back is getting a bit of a contraction at the same time. And again. Lovely. Have we got just 2 more of those? Lift the knee as high as you can. One of the common things that I see is that people just put the leg behind them like this. Point the knee right up to the ceiling and take the leg behind you. Come back down. Take a deep breath in, exhale, push your body up and sit back. Take a little stretch. Knees are apart, big toes together, lengthen your spine again. Inhale, bring your body up, and we're going over to the side. So going over to the right side first. Drop your knees to the right side, take the other leg away. Try and sit on both parts of your bottom. If that's a problem, then you can take one leg out. If that's a problem, you can take both legs out. It doesn't matter. But you may have to play about and just find out where there is a good position. So from this position, we'll just put the hands down, lift the chest up, and we'll reach over as far as we can, bending the arm that you are leaning on, otherwise you're going to be stuck up here. You want to create movement, and the other side, so the bottom needs to stay on the floor. If it lifts, you are cheating. Keep the bottom on the floor, get that stretch, and the other side. Okay, well done. Let's just do one more. So you should really go to the maximum that you feel you can stretch, and one more. Okay, we're going down on the floor now. I'm leaning on my elbow. I'm keeping my hip off the floor, my rib cage off the floor, but my hip is on the floor, but I'm making myself long. Take that leg out, the top leg out, and lift and lower. So we're just waking that leg up. We're doing 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more. Now we're going to take the leg behind, and we take it behind us, bring it forward. Keep the leg bent, take it behind you, bring it forward. Keep your chest lifted away from the floor, take it behind you, and bring it forward. Take it behind you. So we're really working on opening the front of the hip. You should feel your bottom squeezing. Now you're going to bring the knee all the way forward and all the way back. Bring the knee all the way forward and all the way back. And again, all the way forward and all the way back. So we're getting a really good movement into that hip. And again, 1 more. So you're working on what you've already done, opening out. Now you can either stay up here or you can lay down if you've got a problem with your elbow and do it like this. But what we're going to do is just circle the knee now. So really try to get as open as you can. It's all about stretching, so don't worry if your body rotates a little bit. We really want to get some movement into those hip joints without having to stand sometimes because the balance can detract from your range of movement. Let's go again, and now let's go in the opposite direction. Take the leg as far back as you can and then come forward. Take the leg as far back as you can and then come forward. Well done. Great stuff, everybody. This is what we want on a Monday morning. And one more. Okay, we're going to bring our bodies up again now. We're going to take the legs forward. Take the legs as straight as you can, lift up, and we're almost going to go for a swing. So I want you to imagine that your right hand is pulling the water back, and now your left hand is pulling the water back. Now your right hand is pulling the water back. Now your left hand is pulling it back. Let's go for 4 more. And again for 3 more. Don't do it fiercely and strong, don't do it very fast is what I'm saying. Let's just do 2 more. What we're doing is lengthening, contracting and lengthening those muscles. So now that when we bring the hands forward and we reach through, we should feel that we've got quite a nice stretch going on. Just relax. If your hands come to here, relax here. It doesn't matter where you where you start, it just matters where you're finishing. Just really breathe into the lower back here. Try and relax the lower back. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Look at the space, guys, between my ears and my shoulders. I'm not like this. I've got a nice length. I folded my back. If I turn to the side, you can see that I'm sort of relaxing my shoulders. I'm not here. I am nice and relaxed, and I'm just letting my body go. And I know it's easier because I do this all the time, but anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Take a deep breath in, exhale, bring your body up. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to just fold the leg over, one up and one back into that mermaid position. Now if you're very tight in the hips, you're going to feel your hip is a bit like this, or your hip is out there. Just pop a little yoga block or a cushion or something underneath you and lift yourself up. You'll find it so much easier. Okay, it doesn't matter, you're not competing, it just matters where you are. Try to keep your bottom on something, whether it's the floor or a pillow. Again, we reach over and we go back over to the other side. Try and straighten out your elbow that's going over your head. I think about leaning with a weight that I'm holding that is pulling me away from my buttocks. And don't forget to breathe out at the point of effort. Reach over, and again reaching over. Okay, and down. Okay, well done. We're going to go down on the side now here. We're going to let the body go down. We're going to stay as tall as we can through the shoulder, but remember you can go down here if you want to. Stay up as tall, keep those hips up, extend that top leg. And we get a little bit of movement into that top leg just by lifting. Feel that bottom of the sort of rib cage is lifted. Okay, now we bend the leg, so it should be slightly behind you, and you're taking it behind you and back. Taking it behind you and back. Taking it behind you and back. So you're really opening out the front. This is where most people have the issue, where you have tight hip flexors. Keep your chest lifted, and my neck is an extension of my spine. It's not hanging down like a lollipop. One more, please. And now we're going to bring it all the way forward and all the way back. So I've always found that when you want the body to do one thing, if you go all one way, you're getting a nice big opening here. And it's all about opening through those legs. Okay, we've got just one more of those. Okay, well done. Coming back. And now we've just got those circles. Try to let the body open out. Don't worry about keeping the body still. I want the hip to open. When you do this standing, like I say, you worry too much about the balance, or I think a lot of people worry about balance, that they don't think about the range of movement. You really want those hips to open. And if your arm's getting sore, just pop your head down onto the floor. Let's go in the opposite direction. And I want you to notice how one side feels compared with the other side. Is one side tighter? And if that's the case, think about what is it in your life you do that creates that tension. Really wanting to open out here and one more. Okay, we're going to go down into bridging, and then we're going to roll back up and do the shoulders. So it's a bit of a bonus one this morning. Lower your body down, palms are upwards, really relax the shoulders, heels in close to your bottom, and then flow your hip forward and upwards as if there's a plane taking off your hips. Let the body come back down again. This is good for back health. So a little bit of back health here, flow forward and upwards and back down. So all those stretching that we've done in the front of the hip should be paying dividends now. Keep those hands palm upwards and then lower the body down, rib cage first, top of the pelvis and then your tailbone. Take the arms out straight, bring the toes touching. Lengthen your neck and drop your knees to the right side. Now as I've got my feet one on top of the other, it means my left foot is up in the air like this. Really relax that left shoulder into the floor. Inhale. And exhale as you deepen your abs, bring your body back through to the center, keep the spine long. Let's drop over to the other side. And again, you're looking for contrast and comparison between the both sides for you. Make sure your necks are long, really focus on the right shoulder. And you need to breathe in and out so many times that your body relaxes. You can feel when it relaxes. And then come back up again. Okay, we're going to roll and we're going to come up into a seated position. And again, if you find it difficult being in a seated position, pop a little yoga block or a cushion underneath you. We're going to lengthen up through the spine and we're just going to work into the neck muscles, which often are tight. So sit up tall and just drop your chin down and then lift your chin up. Drop your chin to your chest and lift the chin up. So we really want to sort of almost stroke the neck so it lets go. If you're going too fast or if you're going with no control, all the muscles will tighten up. Now bring your head forward. Now we have a lot of problems where people are forward like this, so I want you to go forward and then pull your neck back. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see I'm going forward and then pulling my neck back, giving myself a double chin. Not very attractive, but what I am doing is stretching all the muscles in the neck of the spine. Push your head forward and again coming back. Push the head forward. I call this poke neck because it reminds me of a snapping turtle when they poke the head out. Going again forward and then back down. Now we're going to go side to side. So we look to the right, we keep those shoulders relaxed. We look to the left, we look to the right, nice and slow. And you're being aware of any tension that's going on in the shoulders because these are muscles that go from the back of the shoulder all the way up into the neck, into the occipital release in the skull. I'm going to come back to the center now. I'm going to drop my right ear over to my right shoulder. And what I'm really thinking about is keeping a ball underneath my left armpit and squeezing it. Squeeze that ball as you drop that head and then come back up. So you're keeping this shoulder, the opposite shoulder, down, really stretching. So fixed point here, stay stuck to your rib cage, the neck is opening. And we just do that 2 or 3 times. Okay, well done. And now I stay here. I'm going to look down and I'm going to look up. And I look down and I look up. And I'm just staying here, working within a very small range of movement. And you'll feel it sort of all the way going down here. It may be tight at first, but hopefully it will start to lift off. Okay, then bring your body up. Well done. Drop your chin to chest again. And then lengthen up. Push your chest forward. Push your chest forward. And then come down. Push that chest forward. Well done. And again, just one more. So it's very difficult for our posture to be good if our necks and heads are hanging down. Come back to centre. Keep that neck long, and now keeping the right elbow and rib cage together. So you want your squeezing a ball underneath your right armpit. Tilt the head over to the other side, and then come back. And I want you just to feel that you're just stretching and coming back, but you're really squeezing the right side as you drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And don't forget to breathe. A lot of people hold their breath, and that means your body goes against you. Well done. And we'll go one more. Okay, now I lower the chin and look towards my left elbow, and then I lift, keeping it on the side and down. And again, you should just feel that this movement is gently massaging from your neck to your shoulder. A little bit of a bonus here, we're just going to be a few minutes over this morning, but I think you'll find that it's worth it. And then bring your body all the way back up. Now let's look to the left and look to the right. Does that feel freer? Are you able to see further behind you? You keep your hands on and down. Come back to the centre, chin to chest. Pop your chest up as high as you can. Push your chest forward and then back down. And again, I'll do this on the side, but it's easier to see. Lift up, push that chest forward from here, come back down. Okay, we're going to take the hands behind the head if you feel comfortable to do so. Keep the neck long and then just allow it to come forward. Don't push, just let the weight of the hands lengthen. And you'll find maybe that there's a reaction down here somewhere, because what you're doing is pulling the spine from the hip. And then bring your head up and down. Roll your shoulders. Let's swing those legs behind us. Bring yourself up onto all fours. Extend your feet down and push your hands back to your feet. As always, when you get up, push your buttocks forward, roll your body all the way up. Reach up as tall as you can and come back down. Well done. Circle the arms. Oh, people up on Zoom still can't see me. I have to keep moving the cameras around. And we're just then, keep the shoulders down, and we're just moving behind us and around. Loosening off. Bring the head to the chin to chest and up if you can, chin to chest and up again. And just bringing those knees up now, one at a time. Let's loosen everything off. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And if you feel comfortable, what we did on the floor is so that we can stand and move with confidence like this. So you should feel that you've got a nice range of movement through the hip now. And we achieved this by laying on the floor and working into the hip joints. So this morning was all about hips and shoulders, but I never can leave the rest of the body out because I think you just need that. Let's take a big sunflower, hands up, all the way down. Ready to start the day, hands all the way down. Feel like a cork coming out the bottle and shoulders up to your ears, just drop. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me. Give me some comments, let me know what you thought about things. Thank you.